So all our pages are now in, and the next one I will do is here my front cover inside. And for this I have in my Moon and Me, and inside of here I have here these two waterfalls. One goes to the right, a smaller one, and one goes to the left, the bigger one. We have here a pocket, a big pocket for some tags or booklets, and we have here a big pocket for a nice booklet. So for this one I have here all my pieces that I need. For the waterfall we need a big pocket. This is the one with the opening on the left side. For this I have a piece of paper that measures 11.5 by 8.25, and we need some hinges. I have here a hinge, two pieces that measures 8.25 by 1 inch, and I scored this at a 1/2 inch. And I have here for the right side a hinge that measures 11.5 by 1 inch, and I scored this also at a 1/2 inch. For the pocket here on top that holds our waterfall, we need a piece of paper that measures 11 inch by 8.25, and we need here also some hinges. We need 2 hinges for the left and the right side that measures 11 inch by 1 inch, and I scored this already on a 1/2 inch. And we need some waterfall pieces. We need for the bigger one 8 papers that measures 6.25 by 5.25, and I score on the 5.25 already a 1/2 inch. And for the smaller one I have 11 pieces that measures 4.25 by 3.75, and here on the 3.75 I scored on all of the pieces already a 1/2 inch hinge. So we will start here with these 2 pockets. So here on my front cover inside I have here these these ribbon, and I think if I put something inside that is bigger than this one, it will be stuck. So we can do here a piece of paper, black paper, over it, so that will be flat, and we can slide our booklets inside, or we do the pocket not so deep. You can do the pocket on here, and we glued them here instead of making here a hinge. We glue this here. Let me measure this. I guess this could be a 6.5. I think this is a good measurement, 6.5, and then we can do a 7-inch booklet inside. Yeah, I think I will do this. So I need only my 2 hinges for the 8.25. If you want to have a deeper pocket, then you have to glue this first on your cover before you cover up the inside of your cover. This was, yeah, the only thing why I have to do this at 6.5 inch with some score tape. So let me start with the hinges. So here I have to remove my pencil marks, otherwise they will be visible. We will glue this on our pocket piece. Top and bottom. So number 1. And number 2. So now let me measure a 6.5, and then I will make a mark at 6.5. And on that mark I will put some score tape. So, and this goes on the inside of the front cover. So putting some glue in the middle and on the score tape. And now I will glue this here inside of my front cover. I need a little bit more space. This is really a big one. So I will put this here a few millimeters away from my fold line to the spine. Sorry, I was concentrated myself, and try to have the same space top and bottom. And then I can glue this down. And now we have here these pockets, about 6.5. And here on top there will be the other pocket with the opening here on the top. But before I glue this down, I will place my Waterfall on this because I think it's easier to glue this Waterfall on top before I put this in my album. So then I will place my hinges. And this one goes on the left and the right side of my pocket. And I have here this Swan already cut down, so I will use this, why not? And I will use this on the bottom. I have this, so I can use this. My pencil marks. So this is my pocket. And now I will start with my waterfall pieces in my Moon and Me. In this paper collection they have, Chabella have all these images in a 6x6, and I used these 6x6 for my waterfall. In the Le Cygne Noir there is no 6x6 with all these images, but we have these cards, and I will use these cards, the smaller one and the bigger one, for my waterfall. This is too small for my waterfall pieces, so I have to put something under, or I make something around, and I thought I will do something around, and this will looks like this. One will be with more green, and the other one will be with more of these beige one, and this will later on looks like this. So what I will do is, before I glue this on my pocket, I think I will decorate all my pieces. It's easier because I can move this easily. These are some 1/2 inch strips, I think. Let me see. Yeah, we need some 1/2 inch strips, and we need some 1/2 inch square pieces in green and in these beige. I will do this with the large one, and I will do this also with the smaller ones. Here I have to adjust a little bit my cards, that they have a perfect size, 1/2 inch around. So, okay, let us start to glue in here these 4 corners. And I don't distress my edges. This is, yeah, it's too small. So placing this here in the corner. Next one. I think I need a new blade on my paper cutter. The next step is the strip between. Whoops. Keep these small pieces, you need them for more of these corners. I hope I have enough of these solid cardstock. I am not sure, but I have some leftovers and I think it will be enough. So I definitely need a new blade. This is not very nice. So So now we have this frame around, and the next one will be here, this image in between, and I have to adjust this still a little. This looks good. And then I will cut from both sides a tiny bit off. Yeah, this goes inside of here. So, and what I also did on here, I cheat a little. I draw here a black line. So, and then I think I have the perfect frame around, and here the black edge. And I will do this with all of my waterfall pieces, the big ones and the small ones. And I will do this off camera. And when I am ready, I will be back. I have decorated all my waterfall pieces, and this took me more than 2 hours to cut and to glue all these strips and images on the paper. This was a lot of work, but I think at the end it worth any minute that I have spent. So, and now I can start to glue down my waterfall on my pocket. I am starting with the big one. This is up. So, just a quick check that I have really the perfect measurement. Yeah. Okay. I will glue this here on top, straight here at the edge, starting with the first one. And I try to be straight as possible, especially for my first waterfall piece. And I think this looks good. So the next one, putting the glue on my hinge. And I glue this against my first hinge. And so on and so on. So this is the first one. I think this looks really nice. I like this. And then I will start here on the bottom. Same way. This is my waterfall. Okay, and here between I will put a strip. I think I will use these stripes between. And is this a 1/2 inch? No, it's smaller. I think it's 3 1/8. So we have to put here something on and here also, and we have to do the closure. I will use again here these string, and I guess I will secure this here on the hinge. Try to do this in the middle. Okay. Yeah, this is good. Same here on the top. And then we can glue this inside of our book. And I use here my pocket as a guide to line this up. So let me remove the back side of the tape and put some glue on my hinges. So So here for my string closure, I have here a 1/2 inch circle, glitter circle, and I will glue this on some black cardstock, and I will use again here these brads. Then we have to decorate here something under this pocket, and also here on this piece we have to decorate here the back side, and maybe I will also cover here my hinges, and I have to cover up this one here. So these are the inside front cover page with the 2 pockets. I put here already in some booklets and some smaller booklets. This will be decorated later. And we have still enough space between these pages, and then we can go to the last one. This will be the back side from our cover. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is BeeScrap, and today we will do the last of our pages in the album, and this will be the back cover page, the inside page. First of all, I have to apologize. I think you can hear it in my voice. I am really sick. I think the last years during the COVID, we have all our mask over nose and mouth, and our immunity is so low, and if you catch a cold, you are really sick. And I have really a bad cold. I am sneezing, I am barking. If you are hearing some not really nice noises that comes from my nose and from my throat and from my lungs, I have enough tissues. Yeah, okay, so let us start. First I will show you how the last page looks like. It is this one here. We have here on the right side opening a big pocket, and we have here these door page with these mechanism here. And we will start to do these page, and this is a magnetic closure. So what we need is, we need as a base our big pocket, and this is a piece of paper that measures 8 1/4 by 11 1/2, and we need some hinges. And for this I have here one long hinge with an 11 1/2 by 1 inch, and we score this at a 1/2 inch. And we need 2 hinges for the short side, measures 8 1/4 by 1 inch, and we will score this also at a 1/2 inch. So then we need 2 A4 size papers for the doors. We will measure this together, and this will be the closure, the magnetic closure on top. I have here these image. I think this was from the Patterns pad, I guess, and underneath there will be 2 pieces of paper. Inside of these 2 papers there will be the magnets for the closure. The measurement depends on which image you want to use. Maybe you will use a smaller one, then of course this one has to be smaller. First of all, I will prepare my pocket and the 2 doors. So, and for this I will score all my hinges at a 1/2 inch. Where's my tool? So guess I have some problems this morning, but we will fix this. Nobody will see this, these are some hinges. So the next one at a 1/2 inch. I think I have to get a new scoring board. This was pretty good, but I think I am not able to do some straight score lines. I have some problems. And I see this one is too big, but this is also not necessary. This is, yeah, a 1 1/4, but who cares? These are some hinges. Okay. Then I will glue my hinges on the pocket. And the last one. So this will be our pocket. I will glue here my hinge on the 2 top and bottom pieces. So this is the pocket, and on top of the pocket we need these 2 doors, and for this I have here my A4 size papers, a full A4. So, and we have to make this shorter at 11 1/2. So 11 1/2, just a quick check. This is perfect. And then we will do here also on the short side a 1/2 inch hinge. So number 1, and number 2. So what I also need is here the middle of my page, or the middle of my pocket. This is an 8 1/4, so that means at 4 1/8 is the middle, I guess. Here. We have here our hinge, and I will place this here on the left side, and I will make a mark where here the middle of my pocket is, and here I will cut this piece here off. And I always cut the pencil mark also off. That means I have a tiny, really a tiny bit of a space between my 2 doors, and this is perfect because these 2 pieces should be not interfere to each other. So this is the left side. Same here on the right side. I place this at the edge of my pocket. Making a mark where the middle is. And I cut this one off. This is the right flap. So, and now we have to glue these two on the pocket. Just a quick check, and this is perfect. So, okay, I will start. So, these are the door, and you see nothing is interfering. This fits perfectly. So, and now we will do these mechanism together. I have to clean my desk. For these inside mechanism, we need 2 pieces of paper that measures 7 inch, and this is a full A4 size European paper. And we have to score and we have to cut. So here are my measurements. We have to do this double. We have to do some full scorings and we have to do some shorter ones. I will draw here on my 2 pieces a kind of a guideline where I have to start and to end with my shorter score lines, and later on where I have to cut inside of my paper. So and this one here is a 1 inch. That means, so I will make here at 1 inch these help line, left and right. and number 2. Same on the other one. One inch, 1 inch, so then I need my scoring board and I need a sip of coffee. Okay. The scoring. So the first score line will be the full score line at 3 1/8. Full scoring. The next full score line will be at 6 1/8. The next full score line. Then we have another 3 1/8. I will go here at the 0 point, it's easier for me. 3 1/8. So these are my 3 full top and bottom score lines, and now we have to do the shorter ones. The first shorter score line, and I'm starting again at my 3 1/8, will be here between, and I have to score here at the middle 1.5 to my score line. I will turn this, going to the 0 line and score this again here to my help line at 1.5. These are my first 2 short score lines. The next score line, the short score line, will be here outside, and this will be the same. I put this on the 0 line and I score this here again at 1.5 to my score line. So okay, I turn this, and here is my 1/2 inch score line, and I put my 1/2 inch here, 1.5 inch on that mark, and I score here in the same groove from the top to my score line. And these are the scoring. And we have to do this again here. So we have to cut. These are the 3 1/8. These are a 3 inch, and we have to cut here from these 1.5 short score line to the other short score line. We have to cut here inside of the paper, top and bottom. is a short one and here is a short one, and this we have to cut here on these guideline. So number one, top and bottom, and this one. So, like this. Let me remove right away my pencil marks. So, same here on that other one. From the first short score line to the second. So, pencil marks. So, okay. These 3 and 1/8 will be later on our closure. So I will fold this. So, and then here in the middle, this one goes a mountain fold. And these other ones from that score line will be a valley fold. So, and then we have to fold this like this, and this will be a mountain fold, and this will be again a valley fold. Hopefully that makes sense for you. So, yeah. So again, yeah. So now we have 2 of these pieces here, and now it comes here to that part. So this is a piece of paper that has to the measurement at the end a 3 1/8 by 7 inch. This is an 8 1/4 because I will cut this at the end. And we have here these two short sides, and on this we have to glue this piece of paper. That means I will put some glue on here. And I'm starting at one side. I line this up and I glue this down. So, and now I will cut this shorter. You can do this up front. I like to do this at the end. And now this goes on the other short part. Gluing these two pieces together. So this looks good so far, but I think I have to adjust this because this is not all straight. I have to cut I will cut this one here straight. This is not straight. So now it is straight. Other side the same. And I think I have to make this also a tiny bit shorter on both ends. So that nothing will be interfering. Teensy tiny. Yeah, this looks good. Okay. And these pull out. Sorry, you have to go like this. So, and now we have to decorate this. And I will do this before I glue this inside of my door page. Rounding here the corners. And this will be later on the part where we have to put our glue and to glue this here in the middle of our page. But first I will decorate everything. I will leave the camera rolling, and you can follow me, but this will be the decoration, a fast forward. So the decoration is ready. This is a little bit too curved. I will put this some weight on that this will be a little bit flatter. So maybe this one is enough, we will see. Put this under my cutting mat. So, and now we will glue the pocket into our book. So we have the same problem as on the front, but I think this will be okay. So I will glue this one here on the inside, on here, and here we have the bigger pocket. So let me put some glue on that hinge. So stay away at least 1 or 2 millimeters from here your fold line to the spine, and I try to have top and bottom the same distance, and I think this looks good. And then I will glue this down. How does this look? Is this straight? Yeah, this is okay. Good. We have to decorate here something inside of the pocket. And where are my leftovers? Nope, this is, we need some contrast. Yeah, I think this is good. Okay. Let me cut this shorter. And now this one goes inside of here, like this. I will put the glue here on that cross. So, and try to be in the middle. I will eyeball this, and I think this is good. So yeah, this is fine. The closure. And we have to do here a booklet inside. So this is the booklet. Pretty simple with some leftovers. And this goes inside of here like this. So I have to decorate here the inside pieces. I will do this off camera. And what I also have to do is here the title of my album, Le Saunier Noir. I have layered this on some glitter cardstock and some green cardstock and black cardstock, and I will put this on here with some chipboard under, and then I will glue this down. Maybe I make some more decorations, but I will show you this in the walkthrough. And I see you there. Bye bye. This is how it looks like when I have finished a project. And I think I have to clean first all my messy desk and my messy floor before I can start something new.